This technique started with my own concern about what I was doing. A few years back, I used to have a sheet in front of my treadmill. And so every time I would go on my treadmill, I would write down the date and the time I spent. And so every time I would go for like few days without going, and then I would go back, I would see, oh, I haven't done it for 5 days. I used to feel so bad. I used to say, okay, you bad girl, you never keep your promise, you don't do your exercise and this and that. And I would really put myself down and to try to motivate myself to be more regular. But what was happening was I was feeling worse. So therefore, my exercise was coupled with feeling negative. And so then I would not do further. And so it was like decreasing my frequency of exercise. And once I realized that that is what I'm doing, I shifted my strategy. When I would see that I have not come for 5 days, instead of saying, you bad girl, you did not do it for 5 days, I started saying, good job, you're back after 5 days. And started kind of appreciating what I was doing. And what that did was that my exercise session became more pleasurable. And because of that, my frequency increased. So I realized that we do that all the time in many areas of our life. We always kind of focus on what we have not done or what we have not achieved. So let's say my target was walking 10,000 steps a day. And every time I would see, oh, I only did 3,000 steps. Oh, I only did 4,000 steps. So I would always feel bad that I was not achieving my goal. Applying the similar technique, I started saying, good job, I achieved 30% of my goal. I achieved 40% of my goal. What helped me achieve that 40% or 30%, and then strengthen that versus, and then identify, okay, what is the gap? So, okay, so I need to increase further 70%. What is some of the things that is going to help me and what are the obstacles? And then I would plan accordingly. We just celebrated what you are doing well, so that's great. Let's kind of identify what our gaps are that you would like to fulfill, and then we plan our path accordingly. So I call this technique opportunities for improvement.